What most agents get wrong about Chandler, it's like one big suburb with nice houses, good shopping, and a cute downtown. But that's where they mess up, because Chandler is not just one market, it's not just one lifestyle, and it's not just for one type of buyer. And if your agent treats you that way, you can end up buying the right house in the wrong pocket, or selling a great home with a wrong story attached to it. Most agents get Chandler wrong because they describe it from the outside. They say things like, Chandler's great for families, or Chandler has good schools, or Chandler is close to everything. Well, okay, fine. But that's the brochure version. And honestly, if that's all someone can say about Chandler, I'm going to kind of assume they don't either work here that much, or they haven't slowed down enough to understand how people are actually living here. Because Chandler has layers. It's got a downtown where the lifestyle feels more walkable, social, with restaurants, lots of cute little restaurants actually. And then you've got areas that are closer to Price Corridor, where there's employment and commuting and convenience, where that matters a lot. You've got the older established neighborhoods, newer master plan communities, HOA neighborhoods, no HOA pockets, lake communities, townhouses, condos, single family homes, homes with bigger lots where the garage faces west, and suddenly that matters more than people expect in July. And yes, I'm going to talk about sun exposure because I live in Arizona and I refuse to pretend it doesn't matter. A lot of agents get so focused on the house that they forget the life around the house. That's mistake number one. A home in Chandler is not just beds, baths, square footage, and granite counters. It's your morning drive. It's where you get your coffee. It's whether you can handle the traffic pattern near your neighborhood at 5 o'clock. It's whether you want to be near restaurants and nightlife, or you'd rather be tucked into a quieter street where your biggest evening drama is deciding if the trash bins should go out before or after dinner. Small things, big daily impact. And buyers don't always know how to ask about that. They'll say, I want Chandler. Then the agent sends a list of homes from one side of the city or the other, as if they're all interchangeable. They're not. Chandler changes from street by street. Some areas feel more suburban and quiet. Some feel more connected to shopping and dining. And some are better for people who work in Tempe, Mesa, Gilbert, Phoenix, or the nearby Price Corridor. Some homes look amazing online, and then you stand in the backyard and realize the afternoon sun is trying to personally fight you. I'm only half joking on that one. The second thing agents get wrong is they overpromise lifestyle without asking better questions. They'll say, this area is perfect. Perfect for whom? First-time buyers in their early 30s who work from home and want quick access to coffee shops. They may care about different things than a family needing a certain layout, or a downsizer who wants a single-level home with less maintenance, or someone even relocating from the Midwest who has never experienced an Arizona summer and thinks west-facing backyard is no big deal. It might be a big deal, but it might not bother you at all. That's the point. You have to ask. A good agent shouldn't tell you what lifestyle you want. They should help you to notice what lifestyle you're already building. Here's the difference. And this is where I get a little picky. Well, okay, actually, no. I'm fine with being picky about this. When I'm helping someone buy in Chandler, I want to know how they spend their Tuesday, not the fantasy Saturday version of their life, a real Tuesday. Where do you commute? Where do you cook? Do you DoorDash everything? Do you walk your dog in the morning? Do you hate yard work? Do you really need quiet because you work from home? Do you want to be near downtown Chandler because you'll use it? Or do you just like the idea of being near it? Because liking the idea of something and living with it are two different things. The third thing agents get wrong about Chandler is they don't explain trade-offs. Every area has trade-offs. Want newer construction? Great. You may be further from the historic core or have a smaller lot. Want a larger lot or a more established neighborhood? Great. You may have an older roof, older plumbing, older air conditioning units, or floor plans that don't look like the pretty new build models online. You want walkability? Great. Inventory may be tighter, parking may matter more, and you may need to be flexible on the house size. Want an HOA? Great. You may get community standards and amenities. You don't want an HOA? Also great. You may need to pay closer attention to neighboring property conditions and long-term maintenance patterns. Neither one is automatically better. That's what people need to hear more often. Now, there are agents who talk about Chandler like every home is a dream home if the photos are pretty enough. No, some homes are great homes for the wrong buyer. Some homes are average homes in fantastic locations. Some homes are overpriced because the seller is emotionally attached to the backsplash. And some homes look boring online and feel wonderful the second you walk in. Online shopping has made buyers smarter in some ways and more overwhelmed in others. You can stare at Zillow for 3 months and still not know what matters. It's not because you're bad at this, it's because homes are emotional, financial, practical, and local all at once. There's a lot for one brain to hold, also while trying to figure out mortgage rates, inspection periods, closing costs, and whether the laundry room being upstairs is genius or a future curse. The fourth thing agents get wrong is they treat Chandler pricing like it's one clean number. It's not. A Chandler home's value can shift based on location, condition, lot orientation, upgrades, school boundaries, noise, age of the systems, HOA rules, floor plans, pool conditions, seller motivation, and whatever else is available that week. That week matters. A home can feel expensive on Monday and look a little better option by Friday if 2 competing listings go under contract or the next new listing comes out higher, or the opposite can happen. This is why I don't like lazy pricing advice. Offer under asking or offer full price or go aggressive. Well, based on what? That's not strategy. That's guessing with confidence. Before writing an offer, I want to understand the comps, the condition, the likely appraisal range, the competition, the seller's situation when we can learn it, and how badly my buyer wants the house. There's a big difference between, I like it, and I will be upset if I lose it. That conversation matters. And sellers need this too, because what agents get wrong on the selling side is they market the house, but forget to market the life. If you're selling in Chandler, the buyer is not only buying your kitchen, they're buying convenience, they're buying the feeling of the street, they're buying access to work, dinner, parks, shopping, schools, community, and daily routines. A strong listing should help buyers understand why the home makes sense. Not hype, not fluff, a clear story. For example, if a home is near downtown Chandler, that can matter because downtown has dining, arts and entertainment, and local events. If a home is near major employment areas, that can matter because Chandler has strong business corridors, including Price Corridor, which the city describes as a major high-tech employment area. If a home is near parks, trails, or everyday shopping, well, that can matter too. But if you have to say in a way that's accurate and useful. Another thing agents get wrong is they don't protect buyers from assumptions. They assume newer means better, but not always. They assume older means more problem. Well, not always. They assume a pool adds value to every buyer. Not always. They assume upgrades are worth the money spent. No, not necessarily. I once saw a buyer get excited over a beautiful kitchen and barely notice that the AC was near the end of its life. And I get it. Shiny counters are more fun than an HVAC serial number. No one walks into a house and says, wow, this air handler really speaks to me. But those boring details can affect your money. A good agent should be able to admire the pretty kitchen and still say, we need to look at the age of the roof and the AC, the windows, the water heater, the electrical panel, drainage, and HOA rules. That's not being negative. That's caring about your future self. Future you deserves a vote. Now, the sixth thing that agents get wrong about Chandler is they ignore how different buyers experience the same city. A relocation buyer sees Chandler differently than someone who grew up here. A first-time buyer sees it differently than an investor. A single entrepreneur in their 30s may care more about flexibility, commute, resale, and not feeling house poor. A family may care more about layout, storage, yard space, and proximity to daily routines. A downsizer may care about stairs and maintenance and whether the guest room is far enough away that visiting family still feels charming. Every buyer has their own version of Chandler, and that's why I don't love a one-size-fits-all advice. I really don't like agents who push people too fast. Buying in Chandler can be competitive at times, yes, but pressure is not the same thing as guidance. Good guidance sounds like, here are your options, here are the risks, and here's what I would watch. Here's where you have room to negotiate, and here's where you may not. Pressure sounds like, you need to decide now or you'll miss out. Sometimes timing matters. Of course it does. But fear should not be the strategy. Now, the seventh thing agents get wrong is they forget Chandler is connected to the East Valley. People don't live in a city bubble. You may live in Chandler and work in Tempe, or you may live in Chandler and spend half your weekend in Gilbert. You may live in Chandler and drive to Mesa for family, or Scottsdale for dinner, Phoenix for the airport, and Awatuki for reasons no one can explain, but somehow happens. Just kidding, hiking. So when I talk about Chandler, I'm also thinking about how it connects. Freeways matter, commute patterns matter, shopping patterns matter. Where you live matters. A house can be beautiful and still make your life annoying if every regular errand feels like a small road trip. And yes, some people are fine driving everywhere. This is Arizona. I'm not exactly shocked by a 22-minute drive, but I still want you to choose on purpose. That's the big point. Most agents get Chandler wrong because they treat it like a place to sell, and I like to treat it like a place where people can live after the keys are handed over. That means I'm thinking beyond the offer. I'm thinking about inspection issues, future resale, comfort, layouts, sun exposure, HOA rules, commute, neighborhood feel, and whether the house fits your life, the one you're trying to build. And if buying doesn't make sense for you right now, I'll say that too. Because a good agent should be willing to tell you when to pause. That might sound terrible for business, yeah, but I don't care. I would rather have you trust me later than regret listening to me now. So, what do most agents get wrong about Chandler? They make it too simple. Chandler is not just nice. Chandler is specific. It's layered. It has pockets, trade-offs, routines, and micro decisions that matter more than people expect. And when you understand these details, you don't just buy a house in Chandler. You choose a home that fits the way you actually live. So if you're thinking about buying or selling in Chandler, what matters most to you? Commute, neighborhood feel, home style, outdoor spaces, walkability, or long-term resale? Follow for more tips from your dedicated home advocate. I'm Nancy Wittenberg with Coldwell Banker Realty, your dedicated home advocate. Thanks for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe.